On January 13, 2024, Tachiyomi, a very popular manga service application, has ceased activity on the project. Tachiyomi already had major issues before the closing of the project with how popular it is that it is causing major problems in manga distributing websites. This came as a shock to me as I've only heard about this news 17 days later, but something was off about it. It doesn't count as copyright infringement since many other manga distribution websites are the main culprit, but I guess that didn't stop a particular Korean manhwa company from threatening the development team while also treating their workers in inhumane conditions. Let's backtrack for a minute. What is Tachiyomi? Well, Tachiyomi is or was a open source comic reader application. The main thing about on January 9, 2024, Tachiyomi decided to remove the extension list. Due to excruciating circumstances, we have made the decision to purge our list of extensions to ensure the long-term sustainability of Tachiyomi. That was not good timing. Kakao Entertainment, a South Korean mass media corporation founded in 2021 after a history of predecessors, also has a history of price fixing. In 2011, fined for $10 million, under price fixing in 2016, fined for $100 million. 3 former executives of the company were charged for stealing over 18.2 billion won in royalties from the artists and producers, and also lied to one of their artists when they promised to promote their album, but days before the release they were like, nah. Kakao Entertainment was revealed to have contacted Tachiyomi on January 2, 2024 and basically said, remove some of our shit or DMCA. Days later, in a spreadsheet, there lies a list of 5 distributing websites that Kakao ordered Tachiyomi to remove. 5 websites? Oh no, where can I find Kakao-owned stories now? It's not like I can just go to the other hundreds of websites for those. So Kakao started Plan B, disinformation. Kakao's Twitter account would falsely call Tachiyomi a virus risk, which as someone that has used Tachiyomi for over 3 years now, it's not. And days later, Kakao threatened Tachiyomi with legal action while also promoting their own distributing websites. Are they good? Not at all. Instead of $5 a month to read everything they own, you actually have to pay to read one chapter. Granted, not all stories have a paywall, and this all doesn't make any sense since Tachiyomi is not doing anything wrong. They host pirated content, not actually post pirated content. It's like suing Google for pirated content because you can search up pirated content. Why not sue the actual websites that are actually doing the pirating? Well, I have a few theories. I think they're gonna try to send a message. Since Tachiyomi is dubbed as one of the best manga applications and is being used by millions, why not use it as a way to send a wave throughout the actual pirating scene they're trying to disrupt by taking down their biggest link? And since the actual information of the developers can be traced in other social media unlike websites being distributed among anonymous posters, Tachiyomi seems like the easiest target, or they're dumb as fuck. Or they are shutting down Tachiyomi as a way to boost their own platform and practically just place a high moral standard for be official, be legal dumbass quote. Even as an avid pirating fan and fucking hate big corporations, it is undeniable that copyright holders are allowed to sue people that give pat to pirated content. So Tachiyomi is within the area for a viable lawsuit. But going out of the way to hunt down information about the developers and search up on them and send a lawsuit while also treating their distributing practices as like an EA game paywall and a history with manipulating prices to earn higher profits does not scream the best that they care for the people. At most for their copyright owned assets, which I don't even think they care for those people that actually make those assets, because this is probably where the story takes a dark turn, so fair warning, miscarriage is involved in the story. About a year ago, a manhwa by the name of Roxanne, the way to protect the female's lead older brother, and the main artist is someone of the name of Juniljus. She unfortunately had a miscarriage and had to be rushed to the hospital. Due to the mental and physical pain associated with miscarriages, she requested to her executive producer, who is also someone from Kakao Entertainment since they do own that manhwa. They said no. Despite being hospitalized, Juniljus was still expected by her executive producer to produce working on Roxanne, forcing her to work while at the hospital. With some cruel irony, her executive producer was a woman. The producer was replaced due to paternal leave. You can't make this shit up. Not only this is an inhumane treatment of a worker, if not Asia being one of the worst offenders of poor working conditions, it sucks that a passion turned into agonizing misery. The fact that you could potentially be reading or watching something cool and mesmerizing and turn around and hear that the people that made that risking their life against their will. It just fucks with your mind in a way. We should not discourage third-party forces in partaking into content, but it hurts to ignore its ugly background of thousands and thousands of people being taken advantage of their passion by corrupt higher-ups who couldn't give a damn of what they were making except for cash. I am distraught at how the entire situation had no repercussions. So even with Kakao's intent being a naively moral reason to defeat piracy, I can't help but shake the feeling off that they are practically retarded. I am pretty sad that Tachiyomi will cease operations by the later months or even years, with a possible return. Remember, this is the Piracy scene. It is literally one of the most resilient virtual communities ever. Even if you launch multiple nukes on the world and we are in a nuclear winter, someone will still be pumping camera-recorded movies. Since Tachiyomi is open sourced, people can use their code and practically make their own app, which people are already starting development of continuing Tachiyomi or other apps related to it. So instead of one app suing, now they gotta sue tens of them. Great job, Kakao, you ball-sucking nerd.